Hey everybody, it's Alex here. So today we are going to be talking about the green card from American Express. Now, there is a lot of mixed reviews about this credit card. Some people say it's the best and others say it's the worst. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you what the benefits are and if they are worth it. So let's put those debates to rest in this review. If you are new to this channel, a warm welcome, and hopefully you will find answers about credit cards, saving money, growing your income, investing and saving for retirement. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, as I don't want to waste your time with silly calls to smash or crush any like button, I would get straight to the point by telling you this card is a great fit for travelers who can make use of its valuable transfer partners, rich rewards and generous credits. Travel benefits and bonus rewards are the best features of the Amex Green Card. Now, the initial point bonus of 45,000 points is available when new applicants spend $2,000 within 6 months of opening an account. Travel-related purchases and dining worldwide earn 3 points per $1 spent, and those credits are topped off by hundreds of dollars per year in credits to cover airport security and lounge access at an increased rate. Additionally, you can actually earn membership rewards which can be transferred to several different loyalty programs and earn high ongoing rewards rates on travel and restaurants worldwide. Now guys, with its mid-priced annual fee of $150, Amex Green Card stands out among travel credit cards. There might be less expensive options on the market, but for frequent travelers and those who can take advantage of the card's perks and benefits by transferring points to other airline and hotel programs and making high-value redemptions, now this is a good deal. So when redeemed through American Express membership rewards, those bonus points, which you can actually earn by spending $2,000 in the first 6 months, are worth an average of $360. The average credit card offering an initial bonus of points or miles tends to give 24,000 points, which is worth about $250. So based on points alone, Amex Green Card welcome bonus look a bit better than average. So that being said, for applicants who time things right, extra points might not be your only welcome gift. Now, I get a lot of questions about the green card and if it is worth it, and the fact is it really depends on your situation. It all depends on how much you travel and how much you spend on each trip. As you may already know with this channel, in this video I'm going to go over how much the green card actually really costs by diving into the fine print and finding out the fees and other info associated with this card. So if we look at the interest rates APR on purchases, we notice that it's between $15.99 to $22.99 APR. The penalty APR is 29.24% and you have a grace period at least 25 days. Now, regarding fees, we can actually notice the annual fee, which is $150, that we already knew that, and the foreign transaction fees, which are actually zero, which is a very, very good perk for this card. Late penalty is up to $40 and the return payment fee is up to $40 as well. Now, there is a lot of debate on whether or not the Amex Green Card is worth it. So let's find out what value you can actually get by applying for this card. So one of the card's most valuable features? Well, it earns membership rewards points. Now, you can use these points to transfer to hotels and airlines. Well, in most cases, the transfer ratios are 1-to-1, but the amount varies by partner. You could, for example, convert 50,000 membership reward points to 50,000 miles through a particular airline program. This means if you move points to a loyalty program and use high-value redemption options, you can get more than 1 cent each apiece from these points. Also, it's easy to accumulate points with this card. You'll get 3 points per dollar spent on eligible travel and restaurant expenses. The list of what counts as travel is also extensive. The package includes not only airfare, hotels and car rentals, but also tours, cruises, campgrounds, ride shares, buses, subways, tolls, parking and much more. AmexTravel.com and third-party travel websites also qualify. Now guys, transferring points is usually free of charge. There will be a fee of 0.006 per point if you transfer your points to a US airline. The maximum fee is $99. As I said before, you can actually receive an awesome welcome offer after you spend $2,000 on purchases in your first 6 months. That might cover a one-way flight or 2 nights in a hotel. These travel-related perks come with the Amex Green Card, but they could be worth as much as $200 for those who are able to take advantage of them. Now, here's how they work. $100 annual statement credit toward a Clear membership. This perk will give you access to over 3 dozen airports and several other stadiums and venues across the country that the Clear's biometric ID technology to allow people to breeze through eligible pre-screening lines. Now, this is a substantial discount as Clear membership is $179 a year. Of course, although some of people confuse Clear with TSA PreCheck and Global Entry, Clear is not the same thing. Another perk is $100 annual Lounge Buddy statement credit. Now, this app lets you buy access to airport lounges for a fee at hundreds of airports. You can get a one-time lounge pass for $25, so in theory this credit could grant you 4 complimentary lounge visits per year. Of course, a lot of people think that the American Express Green Card is a pretty good credit card. And to be honest, I thought the same thing. But then I started doing some digging and I found out some drawbacks about this card. Even though the card charges $150 for an annual fee, it is well worthwhile if you can use Amex Transfer Partner Program and get statement credits. Even so, you'll pay relatively high fees if you use lesser known travel partners, so it's better to choose a different option if you don't plan to use your credit card for those purposes. As a result, the American Express Green Card is more than 8 times more expensive than an average credit card. Instead, it will have to earn its way to your wallet through the uphill climb and prove it's worth it. Well, in addition, the American Express Green Card can offer excellent value by offering transfer partners. However, other redemption options aren't as good. A statement credit, for example, will only yield 0.6% per point. At the same time, other cards could offer more benefits. Particularly as a supplement to TSA PreCheck or Global Entry, a Clear credit may actually prove useful in specific situations. However, there is no real substitute for these programs. TSA PreCheck and Global Entry, unlike Clear, which is a private company, are administered by the federal government and are widely used across the country. They are also significantly cheaper as TSA PreCheck costs $85 and Global Entry is $100. Additionally, you can remain enrolled in these federal programs for 5 years, not just one, and many travel credit cards with a lower annual fee will cover the full application cost for you. Now, regarding the Lounge Buddy credit, it's really useful, especially if you don't have other cards that give you lounge access. But while access to lounges are advertised for as little as $25 per visit through the service, many of them will end up costing you much more. It is also important to know that some credit cards with low annual fees already offer some type of lounge access. Another feature of this card is the instant card number. You can begin using your American Express card immediately if Amex can verify your identity and approve your application. Until your card has been delivered, American Express will issue an instant card number. Upon approval, you'll receive your card in 7 to 10 business days, but will not have full access to your credit line. American Express Green Card is made primarily of recycled plastic collected from beaches, oceans, and coastal areas. Amex has partnered with the organization named Parley for the Oceans to make this card more eco-friendly, and the card's name and coloring are not the only signs that it's green. Other benefits include trip delay insurance. This benefit may reimburse up to $300 for delay-related expenses incurred as a result of a round-trip airfare you paid for entirely with this card, and that could be actually up to 2 claims per year. Coverage for lost luggage. Using this card, you can be reimbursed up to $1,250 for carry-on luggage and up to $500 for checked bags if you lost, stole, or damaged your luggage. Now guys, a lot of people are asking me what is the spending limit on this card. Well, you won't know the exact amount of your American Express credit card spending limit at any given time, even though you can request it through customer service. You may be charged more or less depending on your payment history, your spending patterns, and other factors, and your credit card company probably won't communicate such changes to you outright. This way, you will never know if your card is close to maxed out. As a result, it may be difficult to rely on Amex Green Card alone. While the card's marketing materials mention the ability to go over your spending limit and earn rewards along the way, they don't offer much in the way of details. Due to the hybrid nature of this card, customers must pay off most charges by the due date each time they make a purchase. In some cases, your balance may be eligible to be paid off over time with interest. The interest rate for a balance like that is determined by your credit status and other factors. Amex Pay Over Time feature will let you choose specific recent purchases for longer term repayment. Now, eligible purchases of $100 or more will be automatically added to the longer term repayment pile up to a certain limit. However, you are still able to pay their balance in full on the due date without any limitations. The Amex Green Card should allow you to make the same changes every month as long as there are no drastic changes in your financial situation. You might find that American Express reduces how much you can spend on your card if your income drops or your credit rating drops, for example. Additionally, improvement in your financial situation might allow you to spend more. Now, I know a lot of you want to know what is the credit score required to get approved for the Amex Green Card. The card is intended for people with good credit and people who want to earn extra rewards on traveling and eating out. High spenders who plan on paying the credit card bill in full each month and who anticipate spending enough to cover the annual fee more than twice via rewards should give it a try. For American Express Green Card, a credit score greater than 700 comfortably meets the requirement for acceptable credit scores. You must have good to excellent credit, be 18 plus years old, have a social, live in the US, and earn more than you spend on debt payments and other major expenditures to qualify for the American Express Green Card. That being said, credit score requirements for the American Express Green Card are comparable to the ones for other American Express credit cards like Gold Card and Platinum Card. While some users report approval with lower scores, it's much safer to wait until you have a 700 score or higher before applying. The American Express Green Card doesn't solely depend on your credit score to determine your approval, but it is a key component. Furthermore, Amex considers factors such as annual income, employment status, rent or mortgage payments, and existing debt, among others. Before you apply, you should be aware that the Green Card is a hybrid card. So even if you meet the Amex Green Card credit score requirement, you should be aware of these things. In most cases, you must pay the entire balance in full each billing period. Now, going back with Pay Over Time cards, you have the option to carry a balance on a charge that is at least $100. The payment term will be set up by Amex according to the agreement and cannot be exceeded. It may be wise to consider another Amex card if you normally carry a balance every month. Well guys, the American Express Green Card isn't particularly simple. You may need to search for good deals, and transfer points to other programs and benefits may mean trying services you wouldn't otherwise try because of this card. Although it has an annual fee, its value and versatility make it well worth its price for travelers who love the challenge of maximizing points and perks. For customers who prefer to value experiences more than things, the Green Card is the ideal award-winning premium credit card. You can use this credit card to earn rewards whether you travel or prefer takeout meals at home. Now, unless you spend a lot at restaurants and travel, you should definitely choose another credit card and use this card as a secondary card instead, depending on how often you use the other benefits. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. So if you did, please don't forget to let me know in the comments if you got any value from this video. It's 2021, so please subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you soon.